So the thing, one is inside, like if one has to feel that thing which is one is inside, it's not a small thing, like it's not like where, it's not where you are at, it is what you are inside. Like it's not like you are in this place, X place, like you are in Timbuktu or you are in Chicago or you are in New Delhi or you are in this country or that country.
Yeah,
Even those countries or those places are inside of this thing.
Yes, every geographical place is inside of this thing.
Yeah, so when we talk about you are a being and you are inside something, that's something, everything is inside. Oceans, everything is inside this thing. Sky, sun, moon, everything is inside this thing. So we're talking about this thing you are inside.
Yes. Yeah.
Not a house, not a
not
stadium,
house,
not a that thing, not a museum, or not, it's not like I'm inside this house or I'm that house or this is my preference, I like to be in that kind of house or this kind of house. You're never inside these things, you're always inside that full thing. And what its basis and what its laws are, if you don't know that, then you're in trouble. It's simple as that, like you're in trouble. No, without knowing the rules of the game, you can't play a game. And anything you will do after that will be useless and pointless and will lead you into trouble.
Because one's not in facts, one's not dealing with facts.
Yeah, because there are only two facts. The only two main facts are that you are a being first, that you exist and you are a being. That's the first fact.
Yeah,
And the second big fact is that you are inside of something.
Yes.
You can give it a name, multiverse, universe, Brahmand. There are many. You can give it many names. Like you say,
It's
doesn't.
just that one's in something.
Yeah.
That everything.
Yeah,
else
naming it is not the main thing.
No.
Main point is what are its laws. That's much more important to find out
Yes.
rather than its
Because
name.
one's never outside of this.
Yeah. So if you are inside something, then what is its basis and what are its laws? That governs everything for you.
What's its basis and what are its laws? Yeah.
Because everything which exists has to have a basis. Otherwise it will just collapse. Whatever you are inside has to have a basis, otherwise that thing will collapse and then you will not be really inside anything, any being inside anything. It's got to have a basis. Basis means it has some laws. Basis automatically means laws.
Basis automatically means laws.
So when I'm talking about like that, like all beings here are inside something, it doesn't mean that they are inside like just Earth or in different locations of Earth. It's not a matter of where you are at.
No.
It's about what you are inside of. You are inside of something, not just where.
Yes.
It's beyond where.
It's beyond where.
Yeah. You can call it anything. You can call it electromagnetic, you can call it holographic, you can call it anything.
Anything.
But you'll still be inside it. That will remain the fact, like you're still inside it.
You're still inside it.
Yeah.
Water is inside it.
Yeah. You are inside it, and now you have to know its laws. And if you don't come to know about it, you don't want to know what that is, you are inside, then you are in trouble because that's but natural. If you come to know that you're a being, you exist.
Yeah.
And when I talk about beingness, it doesn't mean that it's the egoical beingness. It's very different from ego. Even when you are a child, you can tell that you exist. And when you don't even have a developed ego or anything like that, but you can still tell you exist.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a thing which, beingness is about existence, that you exist. It's not got to do with anything with your thinkings or feelings.
Right.
That how you think at a certain time or how you feel at a certain time.
Right.
Feelings come and then go, but your beingness remains.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. When I'm talking about beingness, I'm talking about beingness, just the fact that you exist.
Yes.
And you exist continually.
Yes. Yes.
Your existence doesn't stop from second to second. Feelings might stop and change. What?
Yeah. Yes.
But your beingness remains. So that's what beingness is like, that you exist, like that never changes. People kill themselves, the people who commit suicides, they'll find out that their beingness still stays even after they kill their body. But yeah, so by killing the body you will not cease to exist. You will still exist. Yeah. Yeah. Beingness has many bodies, and physical is just one of them.
Physical is just one of them.
Yeah. So people who commit suicide, obviously, in that thing, they're not thinking in terms of what the laws of what they're inside are, whether that is allowed in it, whether one is allowed to do that. So that's why they do that kind of thing.
Do this thing, they get
Yeah.
desperate.
Because if you don't try to find out those rules, you'll be in trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
When you'll be in trouble, then you'll get tense.
Yeah.
You won't like it.
Yeah.
Then you would try to get away from those troubles and all of that tension it creates. Then you will need drugs. Then that's when people need alcohol and all of that, and drugs come into play, because you just want to take away your sense of self somehow.
Yeah.
You desperately trying to take away your sense of self so that you don't have to bear all these consequences. So whether it's alcohol, pot, or drugs or anything, comes into play only because you're not playing by the rules and you're getting hurt.
You're suffering.
Yeah, you're suffering. You're getting hurt, you're suffering. And now you want to end the suffering by taking out the only way which people think exists is to take out the sense of the self. No matter how many drugs you take, no matter how much alcohol you consume, like I'm saying, beingness is not going away anywhere.
No beingness going anywhere. That's right. One is a being and one exists.
Yeah, you might even die taking those drugs. Your beingness will still exist.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Thoughts, feelings, all these things don't make any difference to the beingness.
Yeah. Beingness is going to exist.
Beingness is going to exist.
It's beyond ego.
Beyond
Ego you can have a lot of ego, you can come down, even still beingness will exist. If you have a lot of ego, then it will still exist. Yeah, yourself is something right now, self will be something else in 5 years or whatever you define as yourself.
Right.
But your beingness is there, like point remains that you are a being and you are inside of this thing. That won't change.
Very good.
And if you know you're inside of something and you don't try and find out what that thing is about, that's unnatural. That's very natural, and you pay for that. And after that, you can do anything. You can try anything in this world. You can strive for anything, and that thing, it has no meaning. You will end up with nothing but hell. If you don't find out about the laws of this thing you are inside of, there's no way for you to attain any kind of happiness, bliss, pleasantness, or anything like that.
Yeah, you can't think your way into a better beingness.
Even if you think your way, what you're thinking has to have some basis.
The thinking has to have some basis.
Yeah, everything has to have some basis.
It has to have some basis.
Yeah, basis will only come from what you're inside of.
And this is something one's never outside of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's very logical that one would want to find out what its laws are.
If you admit to the fact that you are inside of something, if you don't admit to this fact that you are inside of something, then you will never try to find out the flaws of that thing either. First you have to even admit that you're a being. And face the fact that you're a being. Like people have names and stuff, like they have name X, Y, Z, whatever names they have got. So they can tell, okay, this is my name or whatever, but that doesn't tell them about their beingness. They're not admitting to their beingness by just saying that I'm this name. What? Yeah. Even if you don't have a name, you're still a being. What? Your beingness still exists, like even if you don't have a name.
You don't have a name, you don't have a body.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you come to this plane, when you birth here, then you have a body.
Yes.
But you don't need to have a name in order to keep on existing.
Keep on existing, that's true, yes.
What? And if you think you're your name or you are that thing or whatever, these are just, you are your thoughts and feelings at any given point of time.
Yes.
You're not that because those are changing.
Yes.
And then you still exist. The fact that you're a being and you're inside something are the two simple, basic, primary, main facts. And if you don't face those facts, there's no other fact which you can face in this world which is going to help you. Like the fact that there are lizards here, there are trees here, or there are rivers here, or there are mosquitoes, or any of these facts are not going to help you. Like no matter how much you come to know about any of these are not facts compared to this fact. This snake has 100 scales, or how many stripes and what patterns, and that doesn't matter. Like it makes no difference. Like you can try and find out about any of this thing as much as you want. It'll make no difference. Yeah, you'll still be in trouble. Yeah, you can keep on looking around things as much as you want. You will always be in trouble. I'm saying, because you're not trying to find out the basic laws and rules of what you're in. I mean, if you try to do actions without finding out those laws, then it's a very simple thing that you will get in trouble, which is like pain, torture, hell. When you're in embodied state and when you are out of the body, same thing applies.
Yeah.
Because even when you're out of the body, you're still inside that thing, and the same laws, rules keep on applying. You're a being. Like it's not like one has to understand that one is a being. Like do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one's a being, and then one sort of transcends that anyway. One transcends the thoughts, feelings, body, this thing, this place, that person, this whatever circumstance.
It's about beingness, not about selfness or ideas of selfness, that I have this idea, I am this, or I am that. Like.
Nothing but zeros. Drunken poets and drugged out heroes. All I see is nothing but zeros. Nowhere to go, I'm high. Nowhere to learn to fly. Nowhere to kiss the sky. Tell you a million things, a future brings. I can tell you a million things. I can tell you a million things, the future brings. That's why you gotta touch the sky. Don't you wanna touch the sky? Don't you wanna touch the sky? They'll never change. Stay the same. Stay the same. Same old game. Different name. Different name. No time left to wonder why. Not a matter of me and mine. Is the prison or is the sky? Long to live for 1,000 years. Want to have no fears. Not to live for 1,000 years. Don't want no tears. Not to live for 1,000 years. Have no fears. First you gotta feel the sky. Don't you wanna feel the sky? Don't you wanna keep you from falling. Stars are calling to keep you from falling. Sky is blue, we're going through. Sky is blue, we're going through.